Hey, welcome back everybody. It's great to be with you. It's getting there. It's getting exciting. We're really close. Monday, actually, we have our opening for faculty and staff. We have like an all-day session where just everybody gets back together and we get our updates and everybody sort of just gets together to be with one another and to sort of plan out the semester as we go forward. But there's so much happening. As you can see behind me, you can see the construction on the new dining hall, the expansion on the dining hall. There is so much going, and I tell you, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I'm going to share a little story with you. I remember when I was in high school, I was a freshman, and for those that don't know me, I'm pretty tall. I'm 6'8". So, you know, when I went into high school, I was about 6 feet tall. So during high school, I grew 7 inches. But I remember my sophomore year, I had run cross country, just finished running cross country, and I had like this pain in my hip. And it was really bad. It got me to the point I almost couldn't run. So I remember, you know, my mom took me over to the doctor, an orthopedic surgeon, and he took a look at me. And the thing he said to me was, we did the x-ray and everything else. You're gonna be like 6'6", 6'8", you know, which my mother couldn't believe at the time. And he said, you know, you're just experiencing growing pains. So in a way, I'm alluding to that here. There's so much good happening. I mean, all of the projects going are just really wonderful, and they're gonna be fantastic. But right now we got a little bit of growing pains because they have not gone as quickly as we would have liked them to. Everything was scheduled to be finished before the semester started. But I don't know, in this kind of post-COVID era, it just seems that between getting supplies, equipment, having enough workers, you know, all the things that it takes, and then just some Mother Nature things like rain and other issues that come up, it's just delayed it. So we've done everything we can. Every time there was an issue, we would redouble our efforts. We tried to come up with a solution to speed things along. Everybody here is working literally 7 days a week on the construction to keep this thing going. So we are a little bit behind on the 2 new residence halls. The women's one is going to be really, really close. Whether it's finished right in time for everybody to start school or whether it'll be maybe a week after that, we'll see. If you want information on where we are in the status of the construction, you can go to bac.edu/construction. It kind of just gives you a brief update of where things are at with each of the projects, because there are a lot of projects going. The dining hall, the 2 new residence halls, the sports field and turf and so forth, that's going to be starting up soon. We have still the science labs are just being finished as well. They're going to be done by the start of school. But there's a lot of things going on, so that's just a good place to go and check. But like with those growing pains, you know, once I grew, I got to use the height for all good things, and it was great, and it still is great. But I just would ask you to bear with us, and you know, we're all together in this, and so I'm just asking you to be patient. Know that it's going to be great once it's all said and done, but in the beginning there's going to be a little bit of probably inconvenience and disruption for us in terms of how we move through these next few weeks. So. We're really still excited about it. I mean, they look beautiful, the halls, and the dining hall is going to be just incredible once it's finished and expanded. There's new stations and new equipment and so forth. So please God, it gets done. Pray for miracles, that things happen faster than they're supposed to happen. And maybe the last thing I'll finish with is what I always do, which is birthdays. I only have one for this week. It's Dr. Farrell O'Gorman. Many of you know him. He is a full professor in the English department. He's also chair of the English department. He is one of the most outstanding faculty members we have. He is an exceptional teacher and mentor. His expertise in Flannery O'Connor and just other areas, you know, Celtic studies and so forth. I mean, he's an amazing individual, amazing teacher and mentor and professor, and just wonderful person all around. And we're just blessed to have him here. So as I always say, birthdays are that reminder of how fortunate and blessed we are that God has sent each of these individuals into our lives and our community. So if you see Dr. O'Gorman, be sure to give him a big happy birthday. And I'm just so grateful and happy that he's here. So with that, I'm going to be seeing most of you real soon. So until then, take care and God bless.